Hey, good morning, friends. This is Sriharsha from Crazy Money with Sri. Today is 1st of March, and let's see what's happening in the market. And if you're still not a part of my YouTube channel, go ahead, like this video, subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon so that I'll give you all the notifications of every other video. So let's get started, guys. What exactly happened on Friday? Friday, I was saying that very likely we are going to take support, but in the very first hour itself, our support, which was 14,850, was actually broken. So from that perspective, it actually got into a sell-off mode, and it was a big sell-off mode. And we were seeing some amount of recovery at 14,600, 650 range, and it started going up, but it actually collapsed a lot. And uh, in fact, 8,000 crores of actually selling has happened from FIS. Now, if you look at this data, you may actually feel squared, and all the brokers who were actually saying buy, now actually everybody has become cautious. You can see this, but what I see is this is a bull market correction, and correction might be over, may not be over. We need to see. How do we come to know whether the correction is over or not? Now, it looks like the future is trying to start somewhere around 14,700 plus, which is roughly around 200 points plus of upside. So it's a huge one. Now we need to see if that can hold. And if that can hold for the first 1 or 2 hours, and we start moving above 14,800 plus, like the same place where we were actually expecting yesterday the market to hold, and from where actually market can move higher. Because see, this is the place where the technical glitch had happened, and this is a place where we saw around 28,000 crore of buying from FIs. So whatever has happened on Friday, probably it is more of uh, notional feeling that actually huge volume sell-off has happened. But as long as it goes beyond for 15,000, it is going to confirm, because 15,000 there is going to be some amount of resistance, because there was a gap down which has happened. But this is a bull market, so I don't expect the market to stay down for a long time. So let's see how it goes. As long as if we can hold these levels at which we are looking to get started, I think we should head towards correction, head towards actually the fresh buying happening. The only challenge is there's no much events happening right now. So let's see how actually things are going to work. But there's a lot of good news happening, especially from the point of view of Reliance. Reliance is actually bought some stakes from Skytran, which is going to be the future of mobility. So see, Reliance, the way they have been actually expanding, I think I'm not going to be surprised if this 2,000 rupees stock is going to become 2 lakh rupees in the coming days. I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight, but there is all the possibility, because the way they are being growing, the way the kind of actually things they are actually doing is extraordinary, and the places where they are getting involved has huge amount of money which can be done, and they have become a zero debt company now. So there is, the sky is the limit for them. And with what we can see, they are going to capture the entire retail space, physically, and online space they are trying to capture. Now they are trying to capture all the mobility. I don't know. I think everything else they want to be a big monopolistic kind of a company. So from that perspective, as an investor, I'll be personally interested to buy Reliance. So let's look at what's happening with the today's support and resistance. See, support and resistance, we can see, I can support is still we will see at 14,500, 550. Though actually the low is 14,450. I'm saying since we are having a big gap up opening, if that is going to happen, in that case this should be the decent amount of support, if at all if we get. Now if we can break this 14,800, 850, see now is if we are starting around 14,700 as per what SJS Nifty is actually showing, or the future is showing, in that case we need to move another 100 points plus, which is going to give that extra push. And if we can hold on to that, and if we don't break this, then I think very likely the correction is over. And if that is going to happen, then we should head back towards the 15,000, and 15,100, 200 is where there is a lot of resistance. But once we break that, I think we should be heading back towards the all-time highs. Main thing is to do with the bank nifty. Bank nifty is at a very speed spot. 35,000, 35,200 is going to be very important support, and 35,800, 36,000 is going to be our important resistance. Now, if we break that, then there is a much scope for this to happen. I think Bank Nifty is much more better off compared to Nifty for it, and Bank Nifty can lead the rally according to what I see. Uh, Otherwise, if they are going to lead a correction, then Bank Nifty is going to be the leader in leading the correction. Both the things are possible. So let's see how things are going to work, and let's see what has happened in the global market. Let's look at everything in detail about what is happening in the US, Europe, every other place. So if you look at this, on Friday, we saw, in fact, the Nasdaq, which was going down a lot, has actually become stable, and the small cap has actually become stable. The S&P and Dow Jones actually fell off quite a lot on this Friday. So that's what happened. And if you look at uh, the DAX has not moved down a lot, but FII has went a lot and CAC went a lot. So this is what actually has happened in the European markets. Overall, I don't see any big challenge at this point of time. And look at this. The future is showing that we may start around 14,700, 720. That's what the future is showing. So let's see where it is going to start. Even if it starts above 600, 650, I think it's a decent thing. It needs to hold on to that and start moving higher. If that happens, very likely that the correction is going to end. If not, probably we may come back again. Then 14,300, 350, that is the place where we will start looking at the support levels. So if you look at this, most of the Asian markets are actually doing more than almost 1%. You can see the Japan and China and other places. Today, in fact, in China, we have the manufacturing data which is coming. So that is the major thing, and we don't have any other major event lined up for today. The manufacturing data which is happening from the China, that is the major thing. And for tomorrow, if you actually look at the scenario, Germany is going to show the manufacturing data tomorrow, and even USA will actually have the manufacturing data, which is going to start. And there's an interest rate decision in the October, so that will not be a major impact. So the manufacturing data is something which is going to come today from all the other places. That's the data which is coming, and gold is trying to take some support, but it has been not able to, the trend is actually on a downside at this point of time. I don't expect gold, even if it actually, there could be a bounce which could happen, but the strength is actually going down, which is clearly seen in gold. Silver may still have some strength, but gold is not having that much of strength. So whatever rally is going to come, that could be more of an opportunity to sell in case of gold. And let's look at crude oil. Crude oil is somehow trying to stabilize. See, it's at a very important trend line support. If it is going to crash from here, there could be a severe crash. But if it is going to stabilize from here, it can actually move further higher. So as of now, the trend is still positive for crude. So uh, better actually to stay away until we get a clear trend. I would not want to trade here. See, in fact, this was one of the major reason why market fell off on this Friday. So you can see that huge spike which has happened. There's a big spike, almost more than 1 rupee. The rupee is depreciated. So that's a very important thing. And now, looking at the way uh, the trade is happening, I think is going to stabilize. And if it is going to get stabilized, I think everything will be back in action. So see, if you look at this, this is the daily chart, and daily chart you can see gap up, and then actually it has moved up a lot. So this is something which is a little worry, and that's what actually has been a major challenge at this point of time, which means that is the money going out of the market, out of India, that is a little concern. So we need to see if it is going to stabilize. If not, actually, we need to probably there could be some challenges at the later stage. So let's see how things are going to work. And Bitcoin has broken its support 47,000. I was telling you. Now the trend is looks like a top has been formed after the Elon Musk tweet which happened. So now there could be a little downward trend which could be possible, but if it can hold above 47,000, probably again it has the potential to move higher, or it can actually move in a range. So that's what we can see at this point of time in case of Bitcoins. So guys, if you're liking the information I'm sharing with you, like this video, subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon, and if you are interested to learn how to be a professional trader, from today I'm actually starting a new batch of pro trading system. Go and look at my playlist. In the playlist you can see the first day video for free. If you are interested, you be a part of my Telegram channel. I'll share with you a link where I'll actually invite you for my first day program. You can attend it for free, and if you like this and you want to be a part of that, you can join me. It's going to cost you just 499 rupees for 5 days of awesome training. You will learn how to you will learn about what is this pro trading system, how you can actually protect your capital and increase your money. Second thing, you will learn about how do you pick the stocks which are going to give you a good move. Third, you will be also learning about how to actually apply this on the real market. How do you actually apply this? I'll be teaching you two powerful strategies which work for any market, any time frame. And I'll be also having a live trade with you, and you will learn a lot of things. It will have a lot of fun, a lot of games which are there. You will enjoy this whole thing, and I'll also be sharing with you some of the tricks of the trade which is really helping me personally to make a steady, stable income. And you can also apply that and you can make a lot of things. So if you are interested, go ahead, click on the playlist, look at the first day video, or you join Crazy Money with Street Telegram channel. I'll share with you. You come and join the first day program. Thank you very much. Have a